guys, my name's Bryce, and thanks for tuning in on episode 1 of Web Design Basics. So today we're going to be talking about getting a text editor and the very basics of HTML. Okay, so there's a couple different text editors. One of them is Text Wrangler, which is, people compare it to Notepad++ for Windows, which is Notepad++ here. Let's see. Then there's one called Coda. And the one that I use, which is called Sublime Text 2. And yeah. So, and then on Windows you have just regular Notepad, which is perfectly fine. I mean, that's what I started to use. And on Mac you have I think it's text edit, yeah. So yeah, and then that's Text Wrangler, but anyways, I use Sublime. So once you have a text editor, open it up and just get a clean, just open a new tab. So you're going to want to save it as whatever you want to name it, .html. So webseries.html. And I'll just save that to the desktop. Okay, so once you have that done, you're going to start off with two basic tags. A beginning tag and an end tag. So, HTML, and then /HTML. You're going to want to space these out a little bit. Then, you have head, which is just like the head of the page. Then you have body, and I have this auto types for me. Sublime's a really good text editor. And yeah, so that's pretty much the basic setup. Now, in today's tutorial, we're going to learn about the H1 through H6 tags. And yeah, so H1 will be bigger text. H6 will be really small text. Almost normal text, actually. So, let me just get all these typed out real quick. Alright. So, text, text, text. My bad. Huh. Oh, I see. Text. 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 Alright. So once you have that, you're going to want to save it every time you want to look at your page. So then just go to where you saved it, which would be, what do we name it? Web series. So it'll be right here. Then open it with like whatever you use. I use Google Chrome because it's like the best thing ever. So anyways, this is our H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, and H6. So those are what those do. When you want to change the font, you have to do a different tag. You do font and then end it. And then you're going to want to name specifically what font you want. Now, this is a value. You put your value equal sign, then inside of quotation marks you say what font you want. So, Monaco. If I want Monaco, then we just type out Monaco. And then we would put our text in between the font tags. And we save that. Refresh this. And it's in a different text. Okay. One other thing we can learn about today are tables. So there are three main tags for tables. First, the table tag, which you can space out, and then there is table data. Oh yeah, it's table row. Which you can end. And table data. So table data is what you want to put your text inside of. So there's many different styling things for this, and we'll talk about what CSS is later. It kind of looks like this, but yeah. Where? Oh yeah, here it is. So you want to give it a border so you can see what you're doing, and then you can take away the border later if you don't want it for some reason for organizing text purposes. So here's what I mean. Border equals 0. That would be none. That was like no border. And then like let's give it a border of 5. It's like a fairly thick border. Okay, so then we can say BG color, which is background color, is equal to hashtag. This is a hexadecimal number, color. We could say E0, 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 which I think is either green or bluish. I might be completely wrong, but whatever. So yeah, you can do that. And then within the table data, you can write text. So here's what I mean by that. And another cool tag is TT, and that's typewriter text. And I mean, it's a pretty old tag. It was out when HTML1 came out, and we're currently in HTML5. So yeah. I'm just going to do this so I can write a paragraph. And then when you want to space things out, you do the BR tag. So right here, we do BR. And then you just keep on typing, because it'll, it stands for bar, and it puts you down the next bar of the page. So that. So then we'll save it, and then see what came. Alright, so we have our table, and I forgot to tell you something about the width and the height. Alright. Width equals just say 1000. Height equals probably 900. That's just an estimate, but yeah. Yeah, and then you're going to want to center it. So the value for that is v align center, I believe. And let's see if that works. Oops. I don't want to play Minecraft right now. Alright. That did not work. Okay. It says you spend more time solving problems when you're web designing, specifically. Excuse me. Than when you are actually writing code. So for this, you just want to put some classic center tags. And then go to the end of the table, after the table. And our color isn't matching here for some reason. I don't know. Maybe it'll still work. And it does not. Oh, this is why. You gotta make sure you close everything. Alright. So there we go. Now it's centered of the page. And that'll be it for this episode of Basic Web Design. Thanks guys. See you later.